It is a story full of twists and turns. Tonight, a man is recovering after police shot him. They say he was trying to preach the gospel to get into people's homes. He wrestled out of the handcuffs and lunged at an officer. It ended with this, a crumpled up deputy cruiser after a deputy raced to the scene to try and help. It happened at a home on Country Club Drive in Arab. Way 31's Stephen Delcizian has been following this story. He joins us live from the Arab Police Department after speaking to the chief about the incident. Stephen.
Yeah, Naja, that's right. I'm just outside the doors of the Arab Police Department where officers inside tell me this suspect was going around a neighborhood knocking on doors trying to convince people to let him go inside their homes. Now, right now, officers say it's unclear what he may have wanted, but when they went out to the neighborhood to try and talk to the man, well, they told me that he started to become a little fidgety when he was being questioned, and that's when things started to escalate.
He kept being persistent about wanting to come in, even though it was to, in his words, tell them about Jesus or preach the gospel. He was very persistent in wanting to come into their house.
Arab Police Chief Ed Ralston says multiple neighbors on Country Club Circle reported a suspicious man that tried to get inside their homes. Nobody would let him in. Police say the suspect got into a fight with officers at the scene. Officers tased him and tried to handcuff him, but he broke free.
Had the cuff on his arm, ran across the street. One officer ran across and tackled him and got him down, and this individual ended up getting on top of the officer and was trying to remove his gun from his holster.
Chief Ralston says the second officer reacted by shooting at the suspect 3 times. I was able to confirm the man was shot, but I am still working to learn on how many times and where. I also learned the suspect is currently at Huntsville Hospital for his injuries. The Marshall County Sheriff's Office told me it planned to send a deputy to the scene once it received word of an officer-involved shooting. The deputy never made it to the scene. The Sheriff's Office says the deputy's car hydroplaned along Highway 231 and crashed. They say the deputy is currently recovering at Crestwood Hospital, but should be okay.
Thank the Lord he had a seatbelt on, because to me there's no doubt that he did. After looking at that SUV, which clearly does not look like an SUV anymore.
Chief Ralston says the officers responded to tonight's situation exactly how they were trained to.
Because, like I said, there was quite a few individuals there once we arrived, that had something else happen, it could have gotten out of hand.
Now, Arab police tell me they plan to file charges once this man is released from the hospital. The chief also tells me the officer that shot at the suspect is going to be placed on administrative leave because they have to first look at the body camera footage and have that evaluated before choosing to bring him back, or the other option would be if an officer is suspended. But the police chief tells me that is not expected to be the case in this situation. His officers did everything that they were trained to do. Reporting live in Arab, Stephen Delcizian, Way 31 News.